Yo, welcome to Fire Podcast episode. I don't know what episode. One of those episodes.
It's just gonna be that.
And it's crazy because people, at least me, I always had the notion that the more money you make, the cleaner you live,
Yeah.
right?
No.
But nah, these
It's like
people, the more
1%.
money you make, the more people you're gonna abuse, the more
Yeah.
people you're gonna steal from, the more people you're gonna hurt. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? Yo, if it's gonna be like that at the top, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of rather be in the middle somewhere.
And like, I come across a lot of sex workers and escorts that go to a lot of these parties and orgies and know not these people, but know people or quote unquote these people.
The
And it's like,
twerking,
yeah,
the
man.
other shit, and now
Now the
I know
people
a
need to
lot
know.
of people.
People need to know the truth, man.
Yo,
This shit has been going on for too long.
say your truth, bro. Say your truth.
Kind of just opens your mind because a lot of people are sheltered
Yeah.
and don't know because they don't have access to none of this. They don't have the connections, the networking. They're not elite themselves. They live in poverty, most of the people, or middle class. So you will never see that part of the world or be exposed to it
Yeah.
unless you're in that world. It's like what's it called? Not the dark web. The underworld, underground, the underground.
Underground?
Yeah, kind of like in the underground world. So I say that to say this shit has its roots. I dwelled in the underground, I guess. I'm familiar. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised is what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not surprised that he has been doing this shit for 34 years or whatnot. What's that thumbs up? Oh, that's my thumbs up. Cool, my bad.
So you're giving viewers like a whole bunch of questions about you. Like, wait a minute, you dealt in what?
It's
You're
okay,
in
doesn't matter.
What? Like, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're
Yeah.
here now.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
So I don't know. I'm not surprised. I think Usher was also part of that sex ring and trafficking. And who knows, J-Lo might have been too, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Like a lot of these folks have probably been part of these things, might have gotten away from it after they experienced it for a while. Like, okay, like time to see the party die, like time to go home.
Like, yo, you know what?
basically.
I outgrew this. I outgrew
Yeah,
abusing people.
exactly. I think Jay-Z, well,
I mean, let's be careful. He's
I
very
don't
powerful.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that I saw a change in him when he got married to Beyonce. More
Yeah.
like he wanted to grow and stop being the pimp type character. He wanted to be more of a
He
business
changed his
type of character.
persona. Is
Yeah.
that why he grew his hair?
I think it's more for like black
Himself?
empowerment type of stuff.
Okay.
Like you can't control me, so I'm gonna grow my hair out. Cause that's like a thing for white people. Professionalism towards blacks. These are keywords that they use in work environments. Like, oh, you should dress professionally, cut your hair professionally, blah blah blah. It's like you can't tell me how to cut my hair. I don't have the same type of hair as you. I don't have thin hair. I have curly. That's the word. I'm not trying to say.
Nappy?
I'm not trying to say nappy because that's a negative.
That's a negative. All right.
Yeah, that's a negative connotation that white people use.
Curly.
Damn, what's the word? I don't know the word for it, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's just different hair to them, and then they would want people to cut their hair, not have afros or not have braids. Try to control people. So a lot of people grow their hair out as a sign of rebellion to the establishment, basically.
It wasn't because of the establishment, but I can relate.
Yeah, kind of like Bob Marley type of stuff.
There you go. Yo, all right. So hold on, I gotta get back to this
Bring
real
us
quick.
back in, yeah.
Racketeering conspiracy. The charges. Charges. Possible charges. Racketeering conspiracy. That's a life sentence. Sex trafficking, forced fraud, coercion. That's a life sentence or 15 years, depending on which one. Transportation for purposes of prostitution. Slap on another 10 years. So we're looking at minimum 2 life sentences in about 40 years. So my question is
He's
the following.
54 now too, so he'll be in there basically the rest of his life.
I mean, 2 life sentences, that's pretty much the rest of your life. But my question is, and these are real questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take a quick second. I encourage the viewers to also take just a second and think about it. Diddy, will he walk? Highly doubt it.
Not here, no. A lot of these charges are, I think, they're pressing it from here in New York, and I don't think they're gonna let. I mean, he was denied bail twice, and the bond that they posted was
50
like,
million.
yeah, they still denied it. So he gonna be in there until his trial starts now.
And that could be next year.
Could be, yeah.
Could be a couple years from now.
So my man
Two.
fucked,
Two.
literally.
This is a good one. Will he talk? Think about this.
I think he's trying to. And
All right, think about it. Because how many people have gone to Diddy parties? I mean,
everybody.
we've seen so many people so far
The list
interviewing.
is ongoing forever.
And it's not just here in the States, it's international.
Which is why.
All right. We're talking the, delegates, athletes, superstars. I think there was people from the royal family. At least one.
Yeah, a lot of politicians from around the world.
So will he talk? Think about it. If it goes, hey, from a life sentence, I'll bring it down to 25
or 10 or 15.
No, I mean, the more people you name, the more it's gonna go down. If he knows how to negotiate, and he has a bunch of lawyers, so
and
that's probably proof, in the books.
The videotapes.
Here's the other thing. They got how many videos?
I just wonder if the government is gonna like
leak it.
Work against him. Like they took it so that he couldn't snitch or wouldn't have proof or leverage
to snitch on everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn. Right here, bro. Right there.
Yeah, I don't trust the government either. That's the shit. It's like two evil forces duking it out right now.
Well, think about it. I mean, if you have something that could, and I'm just saying something extreme to kind of lighten up the mood, just a little bit. But if they found a tape of Kamala Harris and Trump going to two separate Diddy parties and doing the Diddy walk and doing, the Diddy things, you wouldn't want that shit to come out if you were the government. This is the worst time for that shit to come out. You telling me that right before the election, Diddy comes out and says, yo, I had Kamala Harris in this position and Trump did this, and that to Cassie. Did it won't severely affect the vote? Like, that's an extreme case.
I think that would just create like some crazy mayhem, man.
If that were to happen, you know what I would honestly do?
Both sides gotta go.
I would put my name on the ballot.
Yeah. Technically, we could.
We could write anybody we want.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine he comes out with some shit like that? I'll be the first thing. That would be my first move. Put my name on the fucking ballot. Yo, vote for me. Why? Because I won't do the stupid shit these two did.
I think that's why they also denied his bail, though, so that he couldn't get out and game plan and talk to people and try to figure things out. They got him and cut off his sources, basically. Like, all right, now you stuck here, and your team has to figure it out without you, pretty much. And any phone you use, we got it tapped already. So whatever, you gotta watch what you say.
That's easy. He's not that stupid. Plus, he got a team of lawyers. I got
He's not that stupid. He already got caught.
Yeah, he did.
He's pretty over for him.
Yo, but it took him 30 years to get caught, bro.
I think it's because he pissed somebody off. Somebody up there.
It's because of Cassie. If it wasn't for that lawsuit, nobody else would have jumped on. It wasn't for the video. Which, that's the other thing.
Like, who leaked it and how?
She did. She had to.
She had to. I feel
she had to.
She took his money and then she's like, now watch this, nigga.
Right. Take that, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Take that.
Watch your whole empire fall. Unless she was working with the feds the whole time.
Well, now she is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a federal case. So she can be used.
Over 50 people of witnesses or victims. Federal subpoena overwhelms
NDAs don't count.
Yeah, so it's a lot of shit.
So with that being said, next question: who is going to rat or snitch first? Because, and you know what? Scratch that. I'm gonna take that off. It's not ratting or snitching. Who is going to step forward first? Because the kind of situation that I feel like he's in, he's either going to have to talk and give evidence on other people to save his own ass.
Mm-hmm.
In order for him to actually be saved, that has to be a massive list of incredibly dirty things.
It has to be everybody, I
And it
think.
has to be, yeah.
It's like
How
how you gonna take
outraged.
me when everybody else is doing it too? Yeah, you take
Right.
me, you gotta take
So you got to take
everybody.
everybody. Now, unfortunately, that's the way the fucking system works. Is he going to do that? Only time will tell. My last question
Mm-hmm.
on this one: will he survive, or will he go the Epstein route?
I really don't know. It'll be this is gonna sound crazy. It'll be a sad day when I hear that he has passed with whatever way it happens, because it's just been monumental or impactful in my life, whether it was good or bad. Um, I don't know. He's in Brooklyn right now in the detention center or whatever. I think they,
And that can go either which way.
yeah, like they could fuck with him and they could not fuck with him. So I don't know. I think if he's trying to rat, I don't think he's gonna make it. If he goes to hold it down, he'll probably live out his fantasy in jail with all the booty he'll have there for him.
That's the though. That's the crazy. So is in Brooklyn, right? I mean, he's
Mm-hmm.
obviously connected to Biggie, in a major way. So that could either go, hey, we'll hold you down, or you killed Biggie, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Like the public perception of that whole situation is very mixed.
And it's only recently that's been muddied, like in the last couple of years. In the very beginning when it happened, it was like maybe, but nah.
And
Right?
then like the fact that he was the one that set up Tupac to get shot here in New York in the elevator, and Tupac thought it was Biggie, but I think it was just Diddy that did that
For
setup.
what?
Yeah, and then eventually got him killed later on. So
So here's my thing with that, man. I really don't want him to die. Reason being,
oh, you
there's
too.
too many whys. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do this? If it comes out that he actually orchestrated the death of Biggie, the number one question is why? This guy was gonna bankroll you. Like he was the money making machine of the
He still
90s.
did though.
What?
That's he still made him a whole bunch of money, and
He
without him,
still did. So imagine how much more he would have made with.
so
So
I
like, why would you kill him?
probably a calculated risk.
The only one who knows if he actually did it, I'm assuming he didn't, because that's just way fucked up, bro. But anyways,
I don't trust him because look at how he did Mace. So and the night Biggie
fact.
died, which Mace said the night Biggie died, they were all in Vegas or whatever or Cali. Mace was in a hotel room with some shorty, which I think people have mentioned it was Brandy at the time. Sorry for leaking that if I did. Um, well, Mace was in a hotel and someone, I think the security guard told him not to be out and about, or somebody told him because like he was moving around reckless. So they're like, "Yo, you moving around too reckless. Stay your ass in the hotel room." Blah blah blah. So that's what he did. And then the night that Biggie died, it was just like, good thing I wasn't there type of shit. Or maybe it was just a setup too, and they kind of, I don't know.
Evaded it or something.
There's so much shit, but after that, Diddy dipped on him. That's what the point I was trying to get at. Like after Biggie died, Diddy left him.
Mace, yeah.
He left him there in the hotel. Like he didn't go check on him or nothing. Like nigga ran for his life type of shit. And I think the security guard had to go with like a group of people to get him out of that hotel because there were like mad bloods or crips outside waiting for Mace to like kill him type of shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Mace talked about it on I think like the Cameron podcast that he has. It
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. He talked
Yeah,
about
they were looking kind of funny in there too. But anyways, didn't so after that, that's what they did albums together after that though.
no, they had that one album, Harlem World. Like 10 years later, Mace came
Yeah.
back and did that Welcome Back album, and that was it. And he don't fuck with Diddy, and Diddy don't really fuck with him. And then
Damn,
Diddy was
like they were
trying to
mad
sell.
close.
That's the perception of the illusion, though. It was business at the end of the day.
But he was trying to sell what?
Masters. Diddy was selling people back their masters, I guess, to get like back in their good graces.
Yeah.
Because he probably knew some of this shit was gonna come down the pipeline, so he could have some
it's like,
people back him up.
Yeah,
or
like,
keep
I
him
give you
shut.
masters, and shut the fuck up. You never there.
Exactly. Hey, this is Jace. Thank you for watching the Fire Conversation podcast. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring you new episodes every week.